What's going on YouTube? We've got a massive project to handle here today. This customer has an insane amount of hair. It's really curly, it's really frizzy. The customer wanted a disconnected haircut but wasn't sure how short he wanted to go. So this one took a lot of discovery. Let's see what we come up with. First I started by separating the side part, then using my clippers I went in to remove the bulk but quickly realized it was way too long and I didn't want to risk snagging any hair. So I took my shears and started chopping the length down to clear a path to the skin. After I cleared out enough area, I went back with my 8-guard and took the sides down further.
I put in the time, now they can't say shit. Now they tryna hit me, I can't call back. If you ain't fam, I can't relate, babe. Oh, I seen them coming from a mile away. I don't even listen what they try to say. Remember when they told me I won't be strong? Now I got them feeling all kind of ways. Hey, touchdown in my hometown, I feel good now. Yeah, bossing up, I got money now like I should now. Came riding, I rose up from that mud, right? Did it all like I told my fan that I would now. Yeah, that's real life, dog, I came up for real. Yeah, they slept on me, I never stay still.
Once I've got to the back, I separated the rest of the top. You can use water for most curly hair and just push it to one side so it's not in his eyes or in the way of removing any bulk. Then using the path I cleared with my shears, I'm able to go in and take the length down, letting my clippers do the work.
Oh, I gotta get it by myself now. Do this till I die now, that's a grave shift. They don't know how long that I've been waiting. I put in the time, now they can't say shit. Now they tryna hit me, I can't call back. If you ain't fam, I can't relate, babe.
You know, as an artist, people want you to be this one thing, this one kind of person. You gotta do trap, but you can't sing. Or if you sing, you can't really use the auto-tune. It's just, you can't.
Now that we've taken the bulk down, I'll go around one last time to make sure everything is even. At this point, we know the customer doesn't want any scalp showing, but isn't sure if he wants the top blended into the sides or a complete disconnect. As a barber, this is a judgment call, but to be safe, anytime a customer says they don't want scalp showing, you're most likely going to want to keep it around a 2 or higher, depending on the hair type.
I be in the dark where the light be. Hit 'em up like in Miami. Dominicanos in the field like Poppy. I remember being stuck in the lobby, and I really glowed up, you can stop me. Man, I laid my life down for my family. Yeah. 2015 I started moving. I remember starting on the finding what's the movement. Started with a couple homies thinking we was blooming. Had to cut them off, they didn't know what they was doing.
After completely deciding to go with the disconnect, we decided to be safe, we would take the sides down to a 3 with a tapered nape. So here I'm just going around and taking the sides down to a 5, and in just a minute I'll show you how we blend a 3 into the 5.
You gon' ride on the weekends. Oh no, I'm leaning up, going crazy. They talk cause they ain't me. I'm a wolf, you can't tame me. You can't fade me. Still got the city on my back, running 4th down on fire. I'm just tryna put us on the map. From the south, we gon' take it up higher. Spirit on me in the flesh, I've been baptized with the fire. Riding with the crew on time. They say they tryna divide us. You cannot define me. Came up from the mud, refine me. I be in the dark where the light be. Hit 'em up like in Miami. Dominicanos in the field like Poppy. I remember being stuck in the lobby, and I really glowed up, you can stop me. Man, I laid my life down for my family. Yeah.
Tryna play me, they ain't know no better. Perp on me.
Now that we've got the sides down to a 5, I'll go in with my 3-guard open. Here I'm bringing my blade right up to the ridge or temple line, and I'm scooping away the bulk as I work my way slightly into the ridge by bringing my clippers straight off the head.
Dog, you can do better. You ain't got shit on me, homie, that's facts. I just bought a new crib, I buy another for the tax. We ain't in the same league, we ain't in the same brackets. I ain't made a joint yet, they already know it slaps. Now I need the dollars. Got a new girl and she look like Madonna. Found a new flow and it's hot like the sauna. Buying these stocks, I don't care about designer. Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays so they all look jealous. Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays so they all look jealous.
Staying high with the mace, tipping wine to the face. Drowns hit me from the door, it's a line at the place. I'm at home in the mitten, I got ties in LA. I probably pull a packed crowd in a flyover stage. Lies spread quicker than the truth. If you always talking about me, they know more about you. Worry about to set the rest to fall in place. If they don't pay me to respond, then I gotta walk away. B&B, elevation high, laying low. I'm with the 10 who's down to f***ing cook me shit I got from Trader Joe's. Say they making moves, but we making more. I stay in the zone, y'all just staying broke, way to go.
Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays so they all look jealous. Tryna play me, they ain't no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather.
Now onto the top. The customer was unsure whether he wanted it combed back. I suggested to cut it so it's back and slightly to the side, which is what we ultimately decided to go with. Here I'm just taking some initial length as it's combed back.
Quick scroll through like shopping at Whole Foods with the fresh produce. My shit is a whole mood. AEI, I don't owe you.
Here you can see how long the hair actually is, so that's why I'm using a thicker comb. My main objective here is just to remove as much as I can without it being uneven. You want all the sections to be even, so I'm just taking that initial length. The larger comb helps me take multiple sections. I'm not worried about anything. I don't have to sit here and take like these tiny little sections just yet. You are going to have to clean it up later, but I'm not worried about it. That's why you kind of just see me taking whatever I can, and then from there you got to just cut it back. Here I'm just going to cross check the hair. This just means that I'm using comb over shear and I'm combing in the opposite direction that I had cut doing finger over shear just a moment ago. I call this cross checking. I like doing this because it allows me to even up the hair and I could take it and layer it while I'm there. After a quick cross check, I'll flip back to the other side and pull the hair all the way back to make sure it all comes to one length. I determine that length by measuring how far the hair is hanging over the head. It's finger over shear and I just removed the remaining uneven hair. As you can see, we've now cut the hair down a solid 1.5 inches and it's still even. Now we can decide exactly how to style the hair.
Yo, I knew way more than anything. If I be anything, it'd be because of you. Had to hold the vibe just to make it through.
For this haircut, we decided to keep the bridge, so it was important that we kept it a little bit longer. That's why I didn't have any problem jumping from a 3 to a 5, because I knew I could just hit it with my shears when I get there. Yes, I'm still working on the top, but while I'm here, I'm going to make this ridge line look really nice.
In the living room. Music plays, but I can't feel the groove.
At this point, we decided we wanted the undercut to go a little bit back and to the side, not entirely back. That was by my suggestion based off of his colic. So back into the side is usually a good spot. It's not for everybody. There's nothing wrong with it. So you're going to start to see me cut the hair down where it is going to be pulled back, but slightly to the side of the head.
Nothing feels the same. Wings were made to fly. They don't keep me high. They don't even move. Damage from the rain. Emptiness inside. Working every night. Silence in the air. I can't even bear.
Here you'll notice I'm overlapping all the hair and I'm letting it fall in a certain direction. You just need to make sure it's long enough that it reaches the furthest point in the direction you're planning to cut it. You can see the corners can be pulled in a bit more, otherwise it might hang too much over the sides. Keeping in mind we're working the hair back to that corner where I'm combing it.
They say time will heal, did what I had to. Your screens aside, you almost.
Now as you see, as the hair's starting to dry, it's getting a nice flow to it, so I'm just going to go in and hit it with my texturizing shears. It's been so long since he's had a cut, it's really not going to hurt his hair. This will be a good indication of how much more hair we need to cut. You never want to take too much, so cutting it back until the customer really starts to let you know it's perfect. Here I can tell it's starting to look nice, but we can definitely make the flow a lot nicer.
I'm just here, you know I'm trying to find a perfect song. I'm just here, you know I wanna find a perfect song.
Since I'm standing on this side with the thinning shears, I'll just go ahead and lighten that bridge up, make sure that's nice and even. I can see the top's going to need more work, so I'm going to go in and remove a little bit more bulk, do a little bit more layering, making sure the hair is cross-checked and even. At this point, the customer expressed it was perfect, and you have delivered what they wanted. Now we can move on to the edge up, taper, and neck shave.
I got love, I got life, found my way, yeah that's right. I got love, I got life, I found my way, I sacrificed, now I'm on my way, I found my way, said I'm on my way, I found my way, now I'm on my way, I found my way, said I'm on my way, I found my way.
Everything feels so good and everything feels so right.
It feels so right.
I be out here winning in life. Don't pay your hate, I know mine. No bad vibes, I ain't got no time for that. That paper, I'll be on my grind for that. You might see me in Dubai, but don't be so surprised, cause
I got love, I got life, found my way, yeah that's right. I got love, I got life, I found my way, I sacrificed, now I'm on my way, I found my way, said I'm on my way, I found my way, now I'm on my way, I found my way, said I'm on my way, I found my way.
when I wake up, so grateful, feel so blessed, so thankful for the life that I live. I think back to the times when it was so painful, but it's all good now. I live the life that I should now. I had to pay the price, so glad I realized.
I got love, I got life, found my way, yeah that's right. I got love, I got life, I found my way, I sacrificed.
Yeah, when you find her, when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right. Yeah, when you find her, when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right. Yeah, when you find her, when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right. Yeah, when you find her, when you love. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time. I remember when we were still in college and your girl's boyfriend friends was always trying to holler, not a lot. Chain sin stand, but they don't want these problems. Let the top fold, ride slow. Let them know I got you, never been insecure. But I don't play about you, don't care who you were before or what they say about you. We fresh like air, no pollute. We didn't came too far, this no fluke. When you on my arm, you look great. Let them hate, cause they on mute. And girl, I brought you around my mom and them. Now I can't come around without you. I got money and respect, but you know that pussy's power. Type that make any man feel rejection, I was no coward. Got your heart in my possession, guess you can say it's ours. You fine like, let me just say you gifted. No understatement, let me rephrase it, you so exquisite. I'd be dumb if I didn't turn you into my missus. Been through your ups and downs, but with me you only get lifted. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time. Look, man, it was like fall of 09 when we ate at any restaurant off campus we can find. Double dating, and my homies brought different brats every time. You sat across from uncertainty, but you knew you were mine. All these girls wanted Nook because I had a little buzz. You care more about how it looked, I care more about what it was. You said I was flirting too much, I cut them all off if I must. This whole relationship thing is pointless if there is no trust. But you know that you are my queen, how you do your magic.
Starting the taper, I'm using a 2-guard halfway and bringing it up about 2 inches to soften the area we are tapering out. Ultimately, we will keep this taper looking as natural as possible, and we're just trying to give it a nice finish right at the bottom.
You didn't receive from dad, campus full of bitches, you the only one with some class. When they see you, they know that's me, you don't even have to ask. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine.
Now going in with my 1-guard open, bringing it up about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, using a scooping motion to blend into the 2.5. Since I'm back here, I'll blend the dark spots created by the occipital bone using clipper over comb. Now with no guard lever open, I'm working a scooping motion, being careful not to leave the blade flat, and I'm lightly blending the very bottom of the nape. Now just to clean up a little more of the taper, I'll throw my 1-guard on and just work my lever between halfway and open. Here we're just trying to balance the taper and shade any dark spots that need to be shaded. Here I'm just using some conditioner to prep them for the neck shave. I like using conditioner for a couple reasons. The main one being that I can see what I'm shaving. The second one being I can throw it in the hair and it won't harm anything, so there's no wasted product. I can go ahead and style the hair. I ended up throwing pomade in his hair, and it actually looked a lot better without the pomade, but it was still exactly what the customer wanted. When he came in, all we knew is he likes the top long because he has to wear a hat for work and wanted a disconnected haircut. We had to create this one as we went, but ultimately the customer was very happy and I was more than happy to help. That's it for me. Just wanted to say I appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel and you want to help it grow, give it a like or a subscribe. Either way, thanks again. See you next time.